We have just seen an absolute monster.
We are the Maclean brothers, and we are currently rowing halfway around the world across the entire Pacific Ocean, 9,000 miles, non-stop and unsupported from South America to Australia. Our goal is to set the speed record for the fastest human-powered crossing of the full Pacific Ocean.
On top of this, we're trying to raise £1 million for clean water projects. We're going to give it our all, so follow along and find out what happens.
An absolute behemoth of a marlin, like a brick shithouse. It was huge, and it had this like sinister look in its eye, and it was just tailing. It was tailing the boat, tailing the rudder. Decided we weren't for dinner tonight, and then it buggered off. Those are the kind of fish that would wreck a rowing boat. You know, we've heard horror stories of rowing boats being pierced by marlin, their tusks coming piercing through the hull of a boat. Pretty scary. Wow.
We are moments away from crossing out of international waters and into Fijian waters, so that's what that pink dotted line is.
It's a bit nerve-wracking because we're pretty certain we can claim a thing called an innocent passage, which is a rite of passage. We've tried to reach out to find out if it's all good, but we've not heard back. So we're just going to go for it. We've got about kind of 20 or 30 miles of Fijian waters. Fingers crossed we make it into international waters without being caught.
Stay vigilant. Watch out. Watch out for Coast Guards.
Sure, we'll be fine.
It's just been miserable. Quite cold actually. It's the first time we've been properly cold this whole crossing. It's just like, ugh.
It is a dreich day out here. Extremely wet night, and it's looking like it's going to be a wet day as well.
We're trying to keep morale high, but it's quite hard.
The issue is I just don't know how to warm up because my jacket's sodden, everything's sodden. So I can't really put on more layers because they're just going to get wet and it's not really going to help, I don't think. Genuinely think the only thing is to do more rowing. Already done quite a lot of that.
The last couple of weeks have been really hard. But the last few days has been horrible. There's been just so many moments where all of us have just wondering, why are we here? Why are we here?
What do you think about that?
And I'm a mess right now because we've just had some updates from our shore team. The messages that they get from people we don't know, people who have chosen to support, chosen to share with us words of encouragement and their own personal, what they've personally gotten out of this whole thing. And it just hits you, man. And genuinely, it makes it all worthwhile. The prospect of another month of this, it was so overwhelming hours ago. And then we get a few messages that just blow us away. I can't even put into words how much it means to us and the difference it makes to our lives out here. To feel your support. Thank you.
100 days at sea. I can't quite believe it. What a long time to be floating about. It's been tough.
It's been a roller coaster. It's definitely tested us in ways that we could never have imagined before this crossing.
Completely on our own for over 3 months.
It's been easily the toughest thing by far that I've ever done.
We're still trying as hard as we can to achieve our mission of raising £1 million for clean water projects, which would be 40,000 people with clean water for life.
We founded Feedback Madagascar as a charity in 1995. We felt that all the dynamism and direction and understanding should be coming from the people themselves. It's their lives, it's their problems, it's their solutions. We should be there as helpers and facilitators. Problems are so myriad and so great, you have to be working on all fronts. On education, on health, on conservation, on human rights, on agriculture.
Clean water is so important for Madagascar because now only 40% of Malagasy people have an access to clean drinking water.
Filter pack is not good. Most of the people who doesn't have access on clean water always suffer from diarrheal disease, especially kids and pregnant mother, because they use dirty water that causes disease also.
For the main part, in remote villages, a borehole is the solution to get clean water. Reliable, safe water in perpetuity. With the Macleans, we built 20 boreholes, I think, since we've been working together. All 3 of them have been out to Madagascar twice now for extended periods to see exactly what's going on, what's the techniques of it, the social and human aspects of it. If they hit £1 million, we will be able to get clean water to at least 40,000 people. It will have untold impact. Clean, safe water for 40,000 people. 10,000 mums who are currently terrified of sating their children's thirst right now, because whilst they might be making them less thirsty, they might also be making them ill. It just beggars belief.
It will be a very big change because it is not only for health that clean water have a role. In education, we have a school feeding program, but we need water for taking care of the farms and the agriculture in general. So clean water is so useful for development of the rural people.
I think some saltwater corrosion on the rotors, so I just poked a screwdriver around in there. And it seems to have worked. I just kind of really poked it in there and it's like kind of moving. But when last time it tried to take off, it almost did a backflip. Oh, I'm actually a little bit nervous because it's quite an expensive loss. Oh! Wow!
We were making such good progress for a few days, but unfortunately things can change very quickly out here. And overnight we were hit by sort of a southwesterly system, pressure system, which came up, and so we had to spend half the night on power anchor. This morning we've kind of come aware of there's quite a big system, sort of a cyclonic system working its way up from the south, and it's due to pass between New Caledonia and Australia where we're going to be. And this is kind of a big crossroads in the crossing. It's this last little bit is really, it's going to be the most challenging. It was always expected to be such. One of the most dangerous things you can do in a boat. It involves going very close to sharp, hard things like rocks. So we're going to see how it looks over the next couple of days. We'll then need to make a decision whether we go north of New Caledonia or whether we keep south. Keeping morale high, it's really the only thing we can do. It's going to be a roller coaster, that's for sure.
What do you want? Leave it, mate. Fucking leave me alone. Go for it.
Morning, Jamie.
It's funny because their morale is always so high, and I know they've got to keep it up. You kind of think, well, they've got it in the bag. I can't even begin to imagine how deep they have to dig to carry on.
We are unfortunately on power anchor yet again. Can't catch a break. 2 steps forwards, 1 step back. We're a little bit frustrated, but it is what it is.
The people that have supported, followed along and donated, you have really motivated us. You're the reason why we've made it this far.
I just want to wish them with every cell in my body all the strength and all the power to just keep going at what I'm sure is the hardest of the lot, the last stretch. Imagine the lives they are changing. For 40,000 people, they'll be able to drink water like you and me. If you can just imagine how much joy and life that enables, dig deep, guys, and use it.